the connection between humans and the universe, the importance of balancing yin and yang. All things in the world are interconnected with heaven and earth. Humans to connect with the universe through the 9 orifices, nose, ears, mouth, and the 2 lower orifices. These 9 openings facilitate the exchange of old and new energies, but also serve as pathways for external pathogens to invade the body. If a person remains focused, maintains a calm and peaceful mind, consumes food to generate yang, drinks water to generate yin, and breathes fresh air in harmony with nature's changes, then the balance of yin and yang will be preserved. In such a state, even if pathogenic winds and harmful qi are present, they will not be able to harm the body. Conversely, if one disrupts this balance, the 9 orifices may become blocked internally, while externally, the muscles may become congested, leading to the dissipation of protective energy with qi, ultimately resulting in self-inflicted harm. The body's yang energy is generated through food intake and nourished by the 5 organs. Much like how the sun is crucial for the natural order of the cosmos, the universe functions properly due to the sun's illumination, and similarly human yang energy should rise outward to protect the body and defend against external threats. When cold winds strike, yang energy should flow within the body, just like doors and windows opening and closing in response to external conditions. If one moves too hastily and fails to regulate these openings in time, it disrupts yang energy, causing the spirit and qi to escape outward. If excessive summer heat prevails, the body's yin energy circulates, leading to excessive sweating, agitation, and shortness of breath, along with increased talkativeness even when at rest. Fever induced by heat can often be alleviated through sweating, as it helps expel the heat pathogen. When dampness invades the body, the head feels heavy and clouded as if wrapped in a thick covering. If dampness and heat combine and cannot be expelled, they harm the body's muscles and tendons, leading to conditions of either contraction causing stiffness and spasms or relaxation, resulting in weakness and limpness. If yin and yang become depleted, wind pathogens can easily invade, causing swelling and fluid retention. These 4 pathogenic factors, wind, cold, dampness, and heat, interact and cycle through the body, progressively depleting its essential energies. The effects of overwork and imbalance of yang energy on the body. When the human body is overworked, yang energy becomes excessively active and expands outward, gradually depleting yin essence. If this cycle repeats multiple times, yang grows increasingly dominant while yin becomes progressively deficient. By the time summer's intense heat arrives, the body becomes susceptible to jianzhu, a condition of severe heat exhaustion. During an episode, vision dims, rendering the eyes unable to see, and the ears become blocked, preventing the ability to hear. The resulting confusion is as uncontrollable as the collapse of a great city or the surging of an unstoppable torrent. When a person experiences extreme anger, yang energy rushes upward, causing the blood to rise along with it. This leads to stagnation in the upper body, blocking circulation to other areas, resulting in bozhu, a sudden fainting episode. If this disturbance affects the tendons, they may lose their ability to contract properly, impairing voluntary movement. Frequent unilateral sweating may eventually lead to hemiplegia, partial paralysis. When sweating occurs and dampness obstructs its release, minor sores, boils, and heat rashes can easily develop. A diet rich in fatty meats, refined rice, and excessive delicacies can lead to severe carbuncles and ulcers, as the body, like an empty vessel, passively absorbs external influences. If wind and cold invade the body while sweating from physical labor, they become trapped in the skin's pores, causing acne. If these pathogens accumulate and generate heat, they may develop into abscesses and boils. The role of yang energy in nourishing the mind and muscles. Yang energy not only nourishes the mind, keeping it sharp and clear, but also strengthens the tendons, maintaining their flexibility and resilience. If the body's ability to regulate the opening and closing of sweat pores becomes impaired, cold air can invade, damaging yang energy. This results in weakened tendons, leading to conditions where the body becomes bent and unable to straighten. If cold penetrates deeply into the blood vessels and lingers between the flesh and skin, it obstructs the flow of qi and blood, leading to stagnation that, over time, may develop into chronic ulcers and fistulas. Cold air entering through acupuncture points may further transmit inward, affecting the 5 organs and disturbing the mind, manifesting as symptoms of fear and panic. When cold remains trapped, the nutritive energy in qi is unable to circulate smoothly, causing congestion in the muscles and leading to abscesses. If wind and cold invade while sweating has not yet ceased, both the body and yang energy become weakened. If external cold then blocks the acupuncture points, it may result in wind malaria, a form of recurrent fever and chills. The fundamental role of wind in disease and the balance of yin and yang. Wind is the primary cause of various diseases. However, as long as a person maintains a calm mind, balances work and rest, and follows essential principles of health preservation, the body's muscles and skin will remain sealed, resistant to external pathogens, even when exposed to strong winds and toxic influences. The body will not be harmed. This is the result of nurturing life energy in harmony with the natural cycles of the seasons. When an illness persists for a long time without healing, pathogenic energy lingers within the body, gradually spreading and evolving. Once it reaches a state where the upper and lower body become disconnected and yin and yang are blocked from communicating, even the most skilled physicians will be powerless. Similarly, when yang energy accumulates excessively and becomes stagnant, it can lead to fatal consequences. To treat such cases, purging methods should be applied to clear the blockage. If treatment is delayed or handled incorrectly by an unskilled doctor, death may result. During the day, yang energy governs the body's exterior. In the morning, yang energy becomes active and moves outward. At noon, it reaches its peak. In the afternoon, as the sun begins to set, yang energy gradually declines, and the sweat pores start to close. By nighttime, yang energy withdraws and guards the body's interior, making it crucial to avoid disturbing the muscles and bones or exposing oneself to mist and dew. Violating these natural fluctuations of yang energy throughout the day will lead to bodily weakness and vulnerability to external pathogenic influences. The dynamic relationship between yin and yang. Yin continuously nourishes and supports yang by storing essence internally, while yang protects the exterior, keeping the body's surface firm and resilient. If yin fails to control yang, excessive yang energy causes blood circulation to become too rapid. If further aggravated by heat pathogens, yang energy may surge uncontrollably, leading to manic disorders. Conversely, if yang is unable to restrain yin, an excess of yin energy disrupts the functions of the 5 organs and blocks the 9 orifices. A wise person maintains a balance between yin and yang, preventing either from becoming dominant. This ensures smooth circulation of the meridians, strong bones and marrow, and harmonious blood and qi flow. In this state, the internal and external systems remain stable, making it difficult for disease to take hold. As a result, the senses remain sharp, and the body's vital functions operate smoothly. The impact of wind pathogens and the importance of yin-yang balance. When wind pathogens invade the body, they first damage yin energy and then gradually penetrate the internal organs, leading to the gradual depletion of yin essence. This condition often results from pathogenic influences harming the liver. Overeating disrupts the body's natural ascending and descending functions, potentially causing loosened tendons, wandering intestinal disorders, and hemorrhoids. Excessive alcohol consumption leads to the rebellious ascent of qi, while overexertion damages kidney qi, weakening the spine and lower back. The key to maintaining balance between yin and yang lies in the integrity of yang energy. When yang remains strong and stable, yin can securely anchor itself within. If yin and yang fall out of balance, it is akin to a year that only has spring without autumn or winter, without summer, an incomplete cycle disrupting the natural order. The coordination and mutual interaction of yin and yang are the highest standards for maintaining physiological equilibrium. If yang energy becomes overly dominant and fails to consolidate, yin essence will be depleted. Conversely, when yin remains tranquil and yang is firmly established, the mind and spirit remain clear and stable. However, if yin and yang become entirely separated, the body's essence and vital energy will be completely exhausted, leading to inevitable decline. Seasonal pathogenic influences and their consequences. The invasion of pathogenic influences such as mist, cold and wind can lead to conditions of alternating cold and heat. In spring, if the body is harmed by wind pathogens and the condition persists, it may lead to sudden and severe diarrhea. In summer, if one is affected by heat pathogens, it may result in malarial disorders during autumn. In autumn, if dampness invades the body and reverses its natural flow, it can cause coughing, which may further develop into muscle atrophy and weakness. In winter, if cold pathogens invade the body, they may trigger febrile diseases in the following spring. Thus, the pathogenic influences of the 4 seasons continuously affect the 5 internal organs, causing alternating harm to the body's internal balance. The role of diet in yin essence and organ health. The production of yin essence originates from the consumption of the 5 flavors. However, an imbalance in dietary intake can also lead to harm. Overconsumption of sour foods causes excessive liver qi, which may weaken the spleen. Overconsumption of salty foods damages the bones, shortens the muscles, and leads to depression of the heart qi. Overconsumption of sweet foods results in a congested heart, counterflow of qi leading to shortness of breath, darkened complexion, and imbalance in kidney qi. Overconsumption of bitter foods causes excessive dryness in the spleen, impairing its moistening function and leading to stagnation in the stomach qi. Overconsumption of pungent foods deteriorates the tendons, causing laxity and damage in the spirit. Therefore, careful regulation of the 5 flavors ensures strong bones, flexible tendons, smooth circulation of qi and blood, and a well-sealed body surface. This allows the body's essential energy to remain vigorous and robust. By valuing the principles of health preservation and following the proper methods, one can maintain their innate vitality and sustain longevity.